its offense takes the field. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida's offense will take the field for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
Yeah, and I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off play action. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They move the tight end all over. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. The Gators pick up the first down.
In an offense, if you're going to be successful running the ball, and I don't care who it is carrying it, you've got to have receivers that are willing to block. You've got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
Catch in the middle. It's Abrams. Nothing but green ahead. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a look.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Daniels. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
To the ground with the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Florida! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
And he's running in the open. At the 30. He's at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific first and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to punch it in.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They go to the ground. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an out.
Got him, and nobody's close. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Gators are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Daniels. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Vanderbilt. Just another week.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. Stopped after making the catch. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point for the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is
fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The big fella's coming out in the goal line defense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll run the option. The pitch. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing a...
29 Philly.
On 3rd down, going up top. He finds his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Not a whole lot of progress. on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On target. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job there by the DB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then right away takes it upfield and gets some positive yards.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody...
Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to see.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Offense gets set for second down. He'll run it again. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Gators want to move quickly. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Addison. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallow.
Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the
goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Gator! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day.
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that the end zone, making a huge play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But defense just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll start this drive with a pass, extending the play. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On second down, looking again to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Abrams. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing the heat. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They want to throw it. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got it!
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up the...
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown, and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.